cutting out bid stuff. So we've got
Oh, I
a project
understand.
going here.
My
So we're
parents
gonna
have
swing
4.5
by and
acres,
watch
so.
your stuff.
Takes a lot of maintenance for a beautiful place.
In the small barn, there's a work area for a caterer of your choice, and on this end of the small barn, there are 3 unisex bathrooms for the wedding guests. And so the guests would come in this way. And are you looking for a place for your ceremony and your reception?
Yep.
That's almost, oh, I almost forgot. Look here. This is where we get a really good look at that Zinfandel vineyard. And
Yeah.
of course, you can see it from many
That's your
spots.
vineyard?
Well, it's our small vineyard. Yeah, the
Yeah.
big vineyard is down below. And we'll see that in a minute. So, heading out this way, and our fountain works. I just don't have it turned on today. The guests would come in this way.
How lovely.
And last week's wedding, the couple had a table in this area, and they had created a photo book, and they had it on there for the guests to sign in. I do have a page on Facebook for Pittsburgh Country Gardens weddings, and there are a lot of photographs on there that show
Different ideas?
well, they show a lot of different ideas, like this potting bench. Often couples have family photos on there, or maybe
Okay.
they would have a guest book where people are signing in. And then this area here is where caterers usually set up a welcome beverage station.
Okay. Very nice.
And then we can walk out here, and this takes us out to the area where the ceremony happens.
And it's up to 150 people, is that right?
That's, yes, according to our permit, 150 is our capacity. My husband replanted these little patches here, so he's got some shade cloth on there covering it up. So people like using this cork oak tree as a focal point, and if we had 150 chairs on this lawn, it uses about 2/3 of the lawn. People tend to set it up like an amphitheater because it's a half circle. And that is the other vineyard where you can have photos taken, and there's easy access to it from the front.
Oh, okay.
And we include the tables, chairs, and umbrellas in our fee. And if you were having to rent them, it is about almost $2,000 worth of rentals.
Awesome, yeah.
And then on the lawn behind you,
So I would just have to get the linen.
right,
Okay.
linens
glassware.
and
usually come with
silverware, dishes are usually a function of catering. And so on this lawn, this is where the tables are set up for dining. And it easily holds 150 with plenty of space. And then over here, you can see through the foliage, there's a little cottage, and you would have the use of that as a changing room on the day of the wedding. And of course, it has another bathroom that you know about. And we have some lodging on our property, and that cottage is included in that. And right now, all of our lodging is occupied right now, including the cottage. So we're just going to walk past it.
Okay.
In the packet I have for you, it includes information about lodging, so you'll be able to go to our lodging website and get a good look at what's inside that tiny building.
Cool. Okay.
And how much are they?
The best thing to do is go to our website, because we have 3 different units, and they're all different prices, and there's different prices for weekends and midweek and all of that.
I love all your dahlias. I'm a total dahlia freak.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I love
Mine
them.
are huge. Some of them
Gorgeous.
are top heavy. I've got to get
Yes,
out here
yeah.
and tie them up.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
So
So what's the the weather like around like
I'll
May?
show you my weather chart.
Oh, you do have.
Oh, yes, I do.
Awesome.
Just so you know, most of the women who get married here, when they're ready to walk down the aisle, they seem to like the idea of coming from the cottage and going that way. Of course, they can come from any direction they want to. This is a good choice because it's private over here. None of the catering people are over here. The last minute guests are showing over there. And then there won't be any, that's our housekeepers here. There won't be any cars in that driveway during weddings because, wait, I have to warn you, this
yeah,
is
they're
what I
grapes.
was just going to
Yeah.
do.
Watch the
We
grapes.
have
Very-
raccoons that get up on here at night
Oh yeah.
and nibble and make a mess. So this morning, I forgot to scoop it up. So about lodging. You're probably familiar with Healdsburg. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that the sweet spot in Healdsburg that everyone wants to be close to is the plaza. And we're 1.5 miles south of the plaza. And when it comes to lodging, usually couples want to stay wherever all their friends are staying. And that's not here.
Right.
But sometimes parents, grandparents are interested in staying in one of the houses on our property. It's an option.
Right.
And there's a lot of lodging also on the pricey end around the square, around the plaza in Healdsburg. And then just a few miles down the road, within 15 minutes, we've got a fairly new Hilton Garden Inn, Hampton Inn, and then there's a Holiday Inn that's about 6 or 8 years old. And there's a new hotel being built next spring. It's going to be a new, bigger Holiday Inn. And then the current Holiday Inn Express is going to morph into a different brand. I forget what. So there's an abundance of lodging.
Yeah.
And the good news is it's at all different price points. So
Right.
it's nice to have that to
Wherever
offer you.
people want to.
Absolutely. And on our property, the red house that you see down in the vineyard is a guest house. And then if you look over here, you can see the side of a house.
Right.
And those houses